I was originally going to make this a movie face off between Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, but I think anything I want to say about comparing the two I can say in this video. So let's just do this one. So I don't plan on revealing any spoilers from It Chapter 2, but in case I accidentally do say something that's spoilerish, consider this your warning. But anyway, It Chapter 2 adapts the second half of Stephen King's It, where the Losers Club, as adults, return to Derry to remember what happened in their childhood and to kill Pennywise again, this time for good. Now, I've read the book. I don't know why my copy's so weirdly shaped. Just go with it. And I've seen the It miniseries with Tim Curry. And, of course, obviously, I have the first one. So I'm pretty familiar with this story already. And we've got a pretty good cast here. I mean, the first thing I guess I should say about this movie is that the cast is amazing. You got Jessica Chastain as Bev, James McAvoy as Bill, you got Bill Hader as Richie, Isaiah Mustafa as Mike, James Ransone as Eddie, Jay Ryan as Ben, and then Andy Bean as Adult Stanley. We don't really see Adult Stanley much, and I'll talk to him a little bit more later. But they're great, amazing casting picks. And of course, Bill Hader kind of steals the show. But of course, James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain do get some stuff in. Basically, everyone gets a little bit of screen time and shows off a little bit of their great acting chops, but of course, some do get more screen time than others. Anyway, and once again, Bill Skarsgård does kill it again as Pennywise. I love him as this character. Now, the first two-thirds of this film are pretty good. Sorry. I mean, it's just great stuff, like showing character, like doing some development. And okay, there are some scares that are more of jump scares, but there are still some nice tension building, some creepy imagery, and some of the jump scares still kind of work relatively well. And there is some humor in this. Like, there's some good, funny moments. There might be a little too much for some people, and there are some people that might think Pennywise is a little bit too goofy. But I thought he was pretty damn perfect again in this version. And you got some great interactions with all the adult characters. Like, you really believe these are the adult versions of the Losers Club. Of course, once it gets into the third half of the film, the cracks start forming. I mean, it is the weakest part of the film. And the final confrontation with Pennywise, I'm not going to spoil it. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything that'll spoil it. It's just, well, for any of you who've seen the miniseries, you remember how it ended with the Adult Losers Club taking on this giant spider crab creature. And remember how it was kind of silly? It was kind of fake, pretty fake looking. Well, some people might prefer this ending a little bit more. I'm just saying, but yeah, the ending, the final confrontation with Pennywise, it is a little. It conflicts with the kind of movie it's been building up as for the majority of the film. But there are still parts of the third part of the film that I do like. So, obviously, in terms of comparing it to Chapter 1, this Chapter 2 is long. I think it's 2 hours, 49 minutes. Now, this is one of those movies where I can't really think of an entire scene I would cut out. But I definitely trimmed down a lot of scenes. For sure, I can get 10 minutes off this. Maybe 20. That would be 2.5 hours, which is more digestible. But yeah, It's a long movie. I mean, I still liked it, but if I'm going to watch it again, I'm gonna have to be like in the right mood, the right mind frame to watch it. So if I have to choose which one to watch again, it's kind of like choosing between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. I mean, Infinity War, it's shorter, it's got a quicker pace, it's more focused. Endgame, it's longer, it draws some stuff out, but it helps you savor up some of the good stuff. Of course, the ending of Endgame is way better than the ending of It Chapter 2. Probably not the best comparison in that case, but I'd probably watch It Chapter 1 more times than I watch It Chapter 2. But it's still a pretty good film. But that's the thing. It Chapter 1 is a great film that's horror and also a coming of age story for a lot of these kids dealing with a lot of the adult stuff at a very young age, being forced to by themselves while also working together. It Chapter 2 is really more of adults remembering some of their past child trauma and learning to recognize it and confront it and learn how to deal with it, which can be pulled off pretty well. And for the most part, does work pretty well in this film. So it's a pretty good film. But It Chapter 2 does admittedly have more flaws, and there is a lot more stuff that I would like alter or change. So at the end of the day, I still recommend it for the most part. I mean, there's still a lot of great stuff in this film. Like I said, the cast is great. There's still a lot of building up tension, some great scenes, creepy imagery. Pennywise is again awesome. So, yeah, I'd say you should for sure watch it at least once. And if you want to watch it again, of course you should, but you again, you probably agree with me when you say you have to be in the right mind frame, the right mood to watch something like this again. I mean, I still probably get it on DVD, not Blu-ray, just regular DVD, cheaper. But yeah, that's what I have to say for that. So let me know what you thought down below. Subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you guys next time.